What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Syndicate Talk. We got another special guest on with us today, Dwane Street Fighter Taylor. What's going on, Dwane?
What's the deal? What's the deal, my boy? I appreciate you for having me.
Definitely appreciate you for being on, Doug. Yeah, so we can just hop really right on into it, bro. What got you into boxing?
Pretty much just the love for fighting. I've been fighting for a long time, in and outside the ring. It's just a passion of mine that I have.
Right, just something you just was doing anyway, so you might as well try to make some cash off it, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Right. So did you have like an amateur career? What was that like?
I don't really have no amateur experience in boxing. The only amateur experience I got is within like MMA.
Oh, okay, you did MMA first?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, cool. Did you do pro in that? Would you just get your feet wet a little bit?
No, just amateur. I ain't do no pro in that.
Right. Okay, cool. And then so now we want to go into like so I did see you I was doing a little bit of research. I did see you used to do like a little street boxing and whatnot. Is that where the name Street Fighter came from?
Yeah, that's where my coach got it from. He ended up naming me actually. I never really came up with no nickname or nothing like that. My coach just came out of nowhere with that for real.
Right. So yeah, that's what you like it was just like were y'all doing like the YouTube thing or something like that, or was y'all just kinda
Yeah, me and my cousin, his name Angel, we started like a gloves up, guns down movement in Detroit. It's called
yeah.
Pick Your Poison. And we just started off just boxing, and then it just took off for real. We went from having like 50 people out there, 15 people out there to like 400 people out there. So it
Right.
just it blew up. But yeah, it was just something we always used to do. We used to do it back when we was young. When we was in high school. Everybody used to walk around with boxing gloves. I was all self taught, pretty much my whole career, except for this last year. I only been in my current gym I am now. This is the first boxing gym I ever been at for about a year. So I've been self taught pretty
Mhm.
much throughout my whole career. So yeah, we used to just walk around with boxing gloves, and if anybody had any issues, any arguments on the on the basketball court, we'd just make them box it out and all that. So we just seen everybody on Facebook just going back and forth with each other, saying, "Oh, when I see you, I'm gonna kill you this, I'm gonna shoot you this." So we was like, "Nah, man, let's put an end to that. Everybody just meet up, handle their business," and we start doing that every other weekend.
Right. That's dope as hell. Hell yeah. And y'all you said y'all that's still going on today?
Yeah, we had to slow it down a little bit because the mayor actually sent the police to my crib and told me to
Oh
shut it.
man.
Yeah, when there's something positive going on and they ain't got their hand in it, they
Right.
going so. But we still moving though, slowly but surely.
Right. So yeah, like you said, I know you said you really didn't have no amateur career. So what was and I know you 5-0, 5 KOs, which is a great start. So what was that like? What was your first like pro boxing match like? And like what was it like getting a KO at that?
Oh man, it was crazy. It was an out of body experience, man. I didn't feel like I was in there. The first round I came out just excited. I wanted to get him out of there. Just throwing a lot of punches, not really paying attention. But then my coach just told me to soak in the moment. Snap out of it in time to get it out. So second round I came out more composed and got him out of there. It was a crazy experience. The lights, being under the lights, everybody screaming, all that junk. It was a dope experience. I'll never forget it for sure.
Right. Hell yeah. I know with all your family and friends and that motherfucker, like just, give you all the support. I know that had to be a great feeling, bro. And then so what gym do you train out of? Like, who your coaches? What gym do you train out of?
I trained at a world's best boxing gym.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yep, under Coach J,
Hmm.
Julio Hernandez. Yep.
Oh yeah, that's dope. So yeah, I'm about to say he got a lot of dope people in his camp anyway. Like I know y'all got Marlon in there. I
Yep.
know Boomer being there. Yeah, shout out to Boomer. We did an interview with him. He was actually my first interview. Shout out to Boomer.
Yeah.
So I know he.
Me and Boomer actually we fighting on December 30th together.
I was actually gonna ask you, was you on that same card? Because I was
Yep.
about to say I did. I recently just did an interview with Vernon as well, Vernon Weber as well. So I know he fight on that card too. So I'm like, oh
Yep.
yeah. I was wondering. I was gonna ask you, was you gonna get on that card? But that's
Yep.
dope as hell, bro. Because Coach J, he do his thing, bro. He know what he doing. He get them boys motivated and get y'all ready for sure.
Definitely, man. Definitely.
Then what I was about to say, man. So you got 5 KOs. What do you think is the recipe for that? It's like, how do you approach your fights? Is it like a certain way you approach things that you think is making these KOs come into fruition?
It's just hard work, man. You got to put the work in. You can't take no days off. What keep me motivated is I try to outwork my opponent. Like I don't know what they doing, but I make sure I do everything 10 times over. So if I'm in the gym, I'm going instead of doing 4 rounds, I'm gonna do 6 rounds. Instead of doing 6 rounds on the bag, I'm gonna do 8. Instead of running these 3 miles, I'm gonna run 6. You know, I usually just go up to like I'm about to get ready to in like an hour go up to Belle Isle. I just run the island. So it's just I'm always out working when I know I'm up at fucking 11 o'clock or it's freezing cold outside and it's snowing. I know I'm out there and I know my opponent not. You know that's just my way of thinking.
Hmm.
So I just try to put the work in and leave no stone unturned. So it's just and it's just composing, man. I don't go in there trying to look for the knockout. I just take what they give me. You know, I just go in there and do my thing.
Right, right, right. Just kind of let it come to you. Whatever happens, kind of happen. Right, I feel that. And then, so I know, we in Michigan, we do some Detroit guys. There's a lot of Detroit fighters in here that got some amazing talent. Who are some of your favorite Michigan guys to get some work in with?
Um, Ferris, me and Ferris, you know, that's like one of my main sparring partners. Marlon, I like getting work in with him. Keywan Burns, he just turned pro yesterday. Um, Angel Carrion, he just turned pro yesterday. It's a lot of upcoming guys. Devontae Shoemate, he,
Hmm.
real good guys out there like Marco, from Super Bad. I got
Oh,
some
yep, yep, yep.
my dog too. Yeah. But yeah, it's a lot of upcoming guys, man. We got some real talent, and we about to take over the boxing game for sure.
For sure, for sure. It's a lot of these dudes that's really got it for real. You know what I mean? It's a certain fighter you can just tell if they got it for real. And there's a lot of guys from here that really you can tell they got the mindset, they got the hard work, they got the dedication. They y'all really working for real. So I can't wait to see the next 3 to 5 years where y'all at. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
Definitely. Then BoxRec, I looked up your boxer. They got you fighting at 147. That's right, right?
Yeah, no, I was supposed to be fighting at 140. They got me
140.
ranked. Yeah, they got me ranked at 154. That's because of my pro debut. I had to meet the dude that I still weighed in on 152. But I fight at 140 though.
Right.
So
That's your main weight you want to stay at for a little minute.
yeah, my coach want me to go down to 35, but we gonna see.
Right, right. Might be a little. You just got to see how you make it. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah, I
Hmm.
feel that. Yeah, because I was gonna ask you like, how long did you plan on staying at 47? Because I didn't know if that was correct. So how long do you plan on staying at 40 then?
It's all up to coach. You know, I just leave it in his hands. You know, I'm just putting in the work. You know, I let him do everything. He got the blueprint to everything for real.
Hmm. And speaking of your fight on the 30th, like how are y'all preparing? Are y'all preparing a little bit differently? Because I know you moving along in your career now. You 5 fights in. Now it's starting to get a little bit more serious. Are y'all preparing a little bit differently? Or how are y'all doing that?
Yep. We just turning up the notch a little bit. This is gonna be my first 6 rounder, so we just doing double
Hmm.
of everything. So more sparring rounds, more running. Like I've been running every day instead of I usually run Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, give myself a break, but I'm on like a month straight right now, just running every day. My legs
Right.
built up good, so it's just I just been running every day. You know, just I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling real good. I can't wait. Supposed to be fighting some dude. He got like 29 fights, so this is gonna be like a real tester for me.
Right, yeah, he got some experience on him, right? Yeah, see if he can kind of take you into the waters a little bit, see how you kind of test him out, test you out a little bit, see how you do. I can't wait because I'm gonna definitely be in the building watching, bro. So I definitely can't wait to see you. So, like, who are some of your favorite fighters to like watch and study and get some game from?
Um, I like watching Tank. I like watching even the old Floyd, the new Floyd, young Floyd, old Floyd. I like watching Shakur. Um, who else is some good guys I like watching? That's pretty much it right now, man. I just be focused on my game for real.
Right, right.
But I
Just
like
kind
I
of
like
see.
Canelo as well.
Yeah, right. Can't go wrong with Canelo. Got to watch it's a little bit of Canelo at least. How,
Yeah,
how about you? Like you do, Mr. Terrence Crawford. Just speaking of him, we know he fought yesterday. Got the dub. You fuck with Terrence Crawford a little bit.
yeah, definitely, man. I think he one of the greats right now, man. Him and Earl Spence.
Definitely,
I
definitely
like
can't
Boots
wait.
too. I like
Yeah,
Boots.
yeah. Boots
I
is a
watch Boots a
monster,
lot.
man.
I watch
I was about to.
Boots a lot.
Yeah, he coming up right now, man. He a monster right now. As soon as they let him in the door, he'll probably grab a belt. As soon as they let him able to get one, man, for
Man,
real.
I see it in this future for sure.
For sure, for sure. And then we've mentioned some Michigan guys that you like getting some work in with. Who was like who would you say gave you the best work in sparring? I know sometimes sparring can be sacred territory to talk about and obviously record and all that shit. But like, who would you say if you want to speak on it, gave you the best work in sparring?
Shit, all work is good work for real. And especially coming from those guys, they all give
Right.
me good work. But I would say who gave me the best work probably would be Marlon. Yep, Marlon for sure. Marlon,
Yeah, Marlon the dog for sure. I can't
definitely.
wait till he get back in the ring for sure because I know he coming off a tough loss going on the Showtime card, but he was working in it though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It was a little step up in competition. He gonna be right back on it. So I
definitely,
can't
man.
wait. Yeah, I can't wait to see Marlon back in there. Shout out to Marlon. And then who would you say like just in your opinion, who is the best fighter in the world right now?
The best fighter in the world right now.
Yeah, oh well, yeah, pound for pound guy.
I mean, you got to give it to Bud right now. You got to. I would give it to Bud.
Even though you like putting that loss on Canelo, like because I know some people still saying Canelo is the top guy, even though with the loss since he took that step up in weight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, me, I'm gonna still go with Bud. He just too sharp, man. And he switched from orthodox to southpaw and it's flawless. Like you can't tell a difference, you know.
Yeah. And I don't think a lot of people who just watch the game or watch the fights, really understand how difficult that is. You know what I mean? To really be sharp at both of the stances is
Yeah,
really, really difficult.
real
You know what I
hard,
mean?
man.
Exactly. You got to put a lot of work in to be that sharp, doing that. So that's definitely a hell of a job he be doing in that motherfucker, bro. I can't wait to see if we get the Spence fight next. I'm definitely hoping for it.
Man, my fingers crossed on that, man. I hope so.
Man, that's the super fight we waiting on, dog. I hope it happens, dog, for sure. So among active fighters, who would your dream fight be like? You at 140, you at the top of your game right now, today. Who would your dream fight be? Like you about to fight for the chip.
Oh, I'm gonna go for I'm gonna have to go with Tank, man. I'm gonna have to. At
That'd be it,
140,
man. Yeah, 140, yep.
yeah, at 140, I have to go with Tank. Or what's his name, Josh Taylor. He got the belts right
Josh
now.
Taylor, dog. You mess
Yep,
around with Regis Prograis?
yep,
Regis Prograis, dog. Yep, yep. Then Tiafimo, he fighting at 149. He just had a debatable win last night. I'm not
yeah.
sure if you
It
watched
was.
that fight.
I
It
did. I
was,
was watching it right now.
yeah, yeah. So a debatable win. Everybody's saying that Sandor Martin got the win. I'm one of those people. I did think Sandor kind of pulled that off. I thought he got the upset. What was your thoughts on that?
I think he did as well. I think that knockdown saved him when they didn't
Mm-hmm.
count it as a knockdown. I think that saved him for real. But yeah, I think he edged it out for real.
Yeah, I thought so too. But Sandor Martin, the dog, we'll definitely be seeing some more of him in the future. I definitely after his performance with Tiafimo, and hopefully Tiafimo jump back on his game because we know he got the talent. It's just I don't know what's going on with him right now.
Yeah,
But yeah. So what's some of your favorite things to do outside of boxing?
I couldn't hear you. You said what happened?
What's some things you like to do outside of boxing?
Um, I like just spending time with my kids. That's about it for real. I like drawing, and I'm getting into tattooing.
Mm,
So that's about it. Just spending time with the family because I don't really get a chance to do that a lot.
right.
Especially with this boxing. Just work, gym, and home, and then by the time I get home, I don't do nothing but give my girls a bath and put them down for bed. So they
Right,
can
right.
recover a little bit.
And I was about to see. I was looking at your Instagram. You got some young daughters. I was gonna say, how have they motivated you throughout, this boxing career or this fight game in general? How have they motivated you to like keep you going and whatnot?
Oh man, they just lit a fire under me. I want to be able to get them the life that I never had. Want them to not be able to want for anything or need for anything and have options. The options to be like, oh, I don't want to go to college. But I'm still comfortable to do something.
Mm-hmm.
I want them to. It's just they my motivation. That's all I think about. It's just I made promises to them. I'm gonna get you the big house. I'm gonna do this for you. So it's like I gotta live up to them promises for sure.
That I definitely hear you on that, dog, for sure. Shout out to you for being a great pops, dog. I definitely be seeing you on the gram with your kids and shit. That
Appreciate
shit
it.
is lovely, dog. Definitely see you on that. Then, so I also saw that you was a personal trainer. What got you into that? Was that something you always like love to do to help people out, or what was that?
No, actually, I never really did it before. My man's Munib, shout out to Munib and Weavers. They opened up Weavers Boxing Gym, and he offered me a job up there. I took the job. He taught me how to train people, and I just took it from there. It's just anything that comes with fighting, man. I love it. So it never really felt like a job to me. So it was just helping people get in shape. Teaching them to be better with their hands and stuff like that. I always got to learn how to protect yourself, whether you want to compete or not.
Right. Definitely, definitely. And then, so where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
The next 5 years, man, I see myself in them top rankings, man. Top of the world. Top of the world. I should be a world champion, or at least fighting for the belt, maybe a couple belts. But I do see myself up there, one of the big household names for sure.
Hmm. Definitely, definitely. I can't wait, dog. And like you said, big household names. Like we got Tony Harrison here. He a huge household name. We got Alicia Baumgartner training out of there. She's going crazy right
Going
now.
crazy.
Man, so we definitely need more people from here or training out of here to get to them or surpass them. You know what I mean? So I can't wait to see what y'all do, man, in the next few years for sure. So and then last official question: who's the best fighter at 140 not named Dwayne Taylor?
Mm. I don't know, man. I mean, I guess you would have to give it to Josh Taylor because he got the belt, but uh,
You like Jack Catterall? That was a if he win he had last time.
yeah,
That's a if he win. Josh Taylor got that last time out.
definitely, man, definitely. But I'm gonna just give it to him for now. But I'm coming, man. Look, everybody be sleeping on me right now because I ain't got no amateur background, so they gonna be like, "Yeah, I'll take the fight. I'll take the fight." But
Right,
that's what I like
yeah.
about it. So I'm coming out of nowhere with it.
Right, right, and that's cool though. They want to underestimate you, and they want to, they look into you. They see you don't have no amateur fights. You fight, you only, you just starting out. That's cool, but then once you get in there, totally different ball game. So I'm definitely, I got, I'm supporting you. I can't wait to see what you do, dog. And then I just got some little quick questions. I just got a list of fights. It's like 6 fights on here. Just gonna get, I'm gonna yell them out. You just give me who you think gonna win first. Who come to your mind? So I got Tank Ryan Garcia.
Mm, I got tank.
That's coming up. You that I about to say that's coming up. You doing
I got
Tank?
tank. I got tank on that.
So are you hip to his upcoming fight, Hector Garcia? You hip to Hector Garcia?
No, not really. Not too
He a
much.
good fighter too. I think this is obviously it's supposed to be a tune up getting ready for Ryan, but I think that's gonna be a good fight. People underestimate him. I think he gonna give Tank a little. I think Tank gonna win, but I think he gonna give Tank a little challenge though. So I'm excited for that one as well. So next one up, we got like we were talking about a little bit earlier, Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford.
I'm a fan of both, man. I want to give it to Bud, but it all depends. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Bud, man. I'm gonna give it to Bud. It all depends on how you fight that fight. If he stand in front of Earl Spence, it's over with. But if he use his feet, I think he can win that fight for sure.
Yeah, no, yeah, I kind of was on the same track. It's like somebody's got to be the better man that night. It's really a 50-50 fight. Like I really can't wait till they really just put all the bullshit aside and sign the contract, dog. Then another upcoming fight, Caleb Plant, David Benavidez.
I'm gonna go with David Benavidez.
David Benavidez is definitely a monster. I'm thinking the same thing, only because he just real big, man. He a big dude, and he throwing them boys too, bro. He
That's
got a lot of punching, that power, and
that's
just the amount of punches he
volume.
throw.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
size
the
of
volume. So I think that might be a little much to overcome for Plant, dog. But I like Caleb Plant. He definitely a dog. He definitely gonna showcase his skill work. But
definitely.
I think at the end of the day, you know what I mean, when it comes down to it. Next one up, I got 3 more for you, dog. Tony Harrison and Fundora, Stephen
You know,
Fundora.
You know I'm going with Tony, man.
Every time, every time.
Tony gonna outbox him, man. He gonna box circles around him, man.
Every time, like people ask me that because I got people I be doing this with, like from all over the country. You know, obviously they not from here. They gonna pick Stephen Fundora. You know, so I'm thinking like I'm going with the Detroit, the hometown guy every time. I'm biased.
Definitely.
You can't don't ask me because I'm biased. I'm picking Tony Harrison every time, so I
Yeah, man.
can't wait for that one.
His IQ on another level, man. For sure.
Different level, dog. He might be the best skill wise boxer at 154. Period. Like.
I definitely think so, man. His IQ is on another level, bro. He gonna box circles around for sure.
Definitely, I can't. That's officially ordered too, so I definitely can't wait to see if that come out and play out. Couple more for you, dog. Devin Haney, Lomachenko.
Devin Haney.
Devin Haney, I think so too. Loma getting a little older, he still got it, but I think Devin Haney's youth and obviously Devin Haney a dog, he can fight too. So that youth and
Definitely.
just his skill work, I think is gonna play a big part in that. And then last one, dog. I think this is gonna be a super fight down the road. Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney.
I'm gonna have to go with Devin Haney on that one.
You going Devin Haney? I'm thinking I'm picking Shakur in that one. I don't know, man. Shakur is one of them guys that just he on a different level to me, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I'm gonna be a fan of that fight for sure. I'm gonna just sit back and watch, but I think Devin gonna edge it out for sure.
Definitely, no. I hear you on that. We'll see how that play out. I'm gonna go Shakur with that one. You gonna go Devin Haney in a couple years when they actually make that work. We're gonna see what happens on that one.
Definitely, we gonna have to chop it up about it for sure.
For sure, for sure. But that's the end of the interview, dog. I really appreciate you, dog. Let people know where they can find you at.
Thank you for having me, though, man. But everybody can follow me on Instagram at sw.wo underscore or on Facebook at Dwane Taylor.
That
That's it. I don't got no Twitter or nothing like that.
perfect, perfect. So definitely go follow my guy on Instagram and Facebook. You can follow me at the Boxing Syndicate on Instagram, and definitely make sure y'all subscribe. Thank you. Have a good one.
Appreciate you, bro.